Hello, gorgeous, wonderful, beautiful people. How are you? Today I'm talking about how many people are awake now and what the emissaries reckon in their calculations. But first, I just want to say to you, thank you very much. Thank you for everybody who follows this channel. Thank you for the beautiful comments that you give, and you know the motivation that you give me to continue and to continue giving the messages from the emissaries. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And so I'll tell you all about how many people are awake on the other side. So in the last couple of videos I've just been generally like chatting on about stuff, but I thought it's time now to start sharing some more messages that the emissaries have been giving me, because they tell me every single time that I meditate, they tell me something. I don't always share everything that they give me, but when they give me something that I think is very important that you hear, then they're the ones that I share. So I was talking to them and I was asking them about how things are going, and they said everything's wonderful, and I said, how many people are awake now? Because I don't know if you kind of recall what they've told me over the last couple of years, that it was at like 25% at its start, and it was 30, and then 35%. So they said, as soon as I asked that, what's interesting, I'll say, how many people are awake? And they just flash a number, and it was 42/43%. I work in percentages with them. They seem to be okay with percentages for whatever reason. So 42, 43. Now, I was on a flight, I think I told you, just recently, and just about everybody was wearing the mask or, whatever. So I was thinking, hang on, that doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right. 42, 43%. Although I am aware that this stuff going on at the moment. People are waking up left, right and centre, all over the shunt, as we say. So I said to them, the emissaries, but that 42, 43%, are they properly awake? And what they said was, no, they're not properly awake, as in, they're not where you are, or they're not where we are. Okay? That's a very different level of awakeness. Yeah? What they said was that group have woken up to, as a minimum, one thing. So whether that be politics, whether that be medicine, whether that be religion, whether that be whatever. Yeah? So they've woken up to that. And I think, obviously, this is doing a lot. It's moving a lot of stuff. And politics at the moment, which is just like the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life at the moment. Bizarre. They've always been bastards. They always have been bastards. Or dirty, low-life, stinking monkey bastards. But now they're showing it. They're not even hiding it now. So that's what the emissaries were saying, that they've woken up to one thing as a minimum, but some people two, some people more. But remember, the process of waking up is a process. There's a lot of things that have got to happen. So what they were saying was that the seeds of doubt and mistrust have been sown. That's what happens. That's what wakes people up. It's like, if they're lying about that, what else are they lying about? Okay? So that's where they say that we are. So then I thought, well, let's ask about the rest, because 42%, that's 58% still asleep. So I said, what's happening with them? Are they stagnant? Is that like stuck there? And they said, no, not stagnant. Even though they're not awake, what they're saying is that those people are very unhappy. They're upset. They know something's going wrong. They know something's not right, but they have no clue what it is. They're the ones who say the bloody world's upside down at the moment. Okay, and it was, I tell you, I saw something this morning about the flag, the pride flag, and it's got all the colours. Well, it's the colours of the chakra, but inverted, so that the red, which is the base, the root chakra, which is connected to sex and those sort of drives, that's first. and then the very high one, which is connected to spirituality and 5D and all that, that's at the bottom. So it's like they've inverted it, and I just thought, isn't that any surprise? No, it isn't. It isn't a surprise at all, because that's exactly what the devil does. Everything has to be inverted, everything. And I didn't realise that with the flag. I'd never really paid attention to it because it kind of turns me off when I see it. But now I understand that they've just flipped it over, like everything back to front. It's incredible. So these sleeping people, they know something's going wrong, right? So, again, what happens with our brain is that when we open the doors to perception, we start saying something is going wrong, but we don't know what it is. The mind, its job is to say, you believe that now? I'll find out what's going wrong. I'll start letting you see what's going wrong. And so it opens the doors of perception. And that's when people then take the first step and they read something and they go, oh my God, that's been a lie. What next? Yeah, so that's the process. And they kind of finish that bit of conversation off by talking about the baddies and saying that the baddies right now are pushing like crazy. They're pushing like crazy. And I'm going to talk in the next video about what they were saying about this now, where we are in the next year. But they're pushing like crazy because they know that they have little time left. And I know I keep quoting that scripture in the Bible, but they know that they have little time left. They are pushing like mad. And so that's why at the moment, what I've seen is, and this is what I'm seeing in the channels and stuff like that. So there's all of this like shift that's happening. You can feel it, you can sense it, and at the same time, all these threats that come through. Oh, they're doing this, and they want to do this, and oh, they're going to do this, and they're going to implement this, and blah 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 blah. I don't doubt for a moment that that's them trying to frighten the shite out of us, because they're scared shitless too. And the only thing they can do is to create fear. That's all that they can do to help to try and break, to slow down this process, which is unstoppable. Unstoppable. There's an expression in Spanish which is no hay Dios que lo pare. Okay? So God can't even stop this. But hey, well, God's the one that's making it happen. Whatever God is. So expect it to be tough. Expect it to be tough. Don't think that we're in the nice bit yet, because we're not. We're not in the nice bit yet. The nice bit's coming. Yeah, coming to a world near you soon, but not right yet. So just bear with it, okay? Let me leave you with a little tale. Made me laugh. My wife and I are still laughing about it now. But I had a conversation when I was back at home with my auntie. And it started when I was in the UK about charities and the change of the climate. But she said to me, there's no talking to you. You just say no to everything. And now Cynthia says that to me all. You just say no to everything. But it was really funny because kind of like it's exactly the opposite to what we are as a movement. We kind of are super positive and always looking for the better side of everything. However, when it comes to swallowing down the bullshit that they give us, then yes, I say no to all of the bullshit. And that's the problem. That's what was annoying her, that I was saying no to the bullshit. She doesn't know it's bullshit. She believes it. But it's that no. And this is the place that we've got to be. This is our strength to go, no, that's not the case. And I know it isn't the case. And no amount of telling me will make me change my mind now, because I've done the work. You see, my auntie said to me, really angry, and I suppose you probably don't even believe in the change in the climate, yeah? I said, I do believe in that. I do believe in it. I just don't believe in man-made climate change, okay? She was very angry with me for that. You've got to be joking. She said, I watched a 2-hour documentary on that. And it was clear that there is, and it's all caused by man. Yeah. And I was sucking on a lemon, as you have to. I was kind of thinking, shut up, Gordon. When these conversations go on, I'm not good at them. And I'm saying to myself, just shut up, Gordon, shut up, shut half your mouth, shut up, walk away. It's very difficult. It's very difficult, especially when it's a person that I love. I want them to see. Anyway, I was thinking, I've been awake now for 17, 18 years. I have done God knows how many thousands upon thousands of hours, just like you. I know you're the same. Thousands of hours of research. I have researched things in such depth, every single thing. So when somebody talks to me, I already have done all of the work. And look, I'm not saying that I know everything about everything, but I know certain things. I know certain things very clearly. And my auntie was furious because she had seen a 2-hour documentary that I was kind of rebuffing. I was poo-pooing her 2 hours of passive investigation, because that's what it is. Television is just passive. You're not looking for it. It comes to you. Whereas the stuff that we do, we go looking for it. That's what I've been doing for 17, 18 years, going looking for the stuff. Oh my God, I need to find out more about that. So that just shows the difference. And that's why I don't feel bad when I say, no matter how much you tell me that, I'm not going to believe it. Because it's like, well, 2 wrongs don't make a right. That's what they say as well. But it's not that. It's the fact that I am saying that on the basis of having done a lot of research, rather than just 2 hours watching a documentary made by people who were paid by people who promote that. Yeah? So there we are. So there you go. That's the difference between an awakened person and a sleeping person. Sleeping person, 2 hours documentary. Awakened person, years and years and years. There is no comparison. Have a beautiful week, and I shall see you all on Friday. Bye-bye. Love you all.